So again, we have a reference here on our center. We're going to have our shirt collar coming around here. We're going to have that necktie. And shirt collar too. Right now I'm just going to put in a stop cut for the top edge of our shirt collar. Come in here, we have a little triangle cut to establish the collar and the necktie. Just like that. Same over here on this side. Another triangle. And the way to carve these, you get cuts on both those sides, and we're going to bring our knife and put the tip of that knife up into that corner, okay? Just like that. All right, let's go ahead and carve a stop cut. Put a stop cut here for the necktie. Follow that down near the bottom of the shirt. Don't go all the way to the bottom of the shirt, just near the bottom. Yeah. And we'll just remove some material here. Show that outline for the tie. Now, you know, some people may say, well, that's a lot of detail, adding a necktie. For me, it's actually the easiest thing to do on a button-down shirt, because now you don't have to carve all those buttons and the seam on the front of the shirt. It's all hidden by the tie. So there you go. Banana Man getting dressed up. I'll just take a second here to remove these pencil marks. We don't need them anymore. Now we've got the top edge of that collar stop cut already in place. Let's go ahead and bring out that stop cut. Now that we have that, let's go ahead and work on the bottom edge of that collar. Put in our stop cut here and follow that all the way around. Oh, we're getting right down to it here. We're going to go ahead and shape this head. Finish shaping it. Put in the eyes and the mouth and nose, and it will be done. Yeah. So we're going to have 5 sides. One here, one here, one here. This back part is going to be split in 2. And that's how we'll get our 5. Well, we want these sides to be relatively flat on the plane. So I'm just going to take some broad swipes across here, using my edge to just take out any irregularities in the side. Going for that flat kind of surface. And then it curls in at the top. Now this nub right now, you can see it's kind of a 90-degree angle this way. We're going to actually have that nub on a 45 degree like that. The face of it will be on a 45. Why don't we go ahead and put that in. come here on the front side. Get some more depth at the top to bring out the nub some more. And start creating some flatness. We're getting a really nice shape going on here. I like it. Come over on this side again. Start flattening. Let's check our progress here. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can see as I look down this edge, this side needs to come back some compared to that side. Try to focus on maintaining that flat surface, right? Just the same as you would do on the sides. We can't leave this looking like that. That's not going to work, right? So let's go ahead and remove first center line. Get a reference before we remove it. And come on up here. Let's talk about this back side of the head. All right, you can see there's a little ridge line that separates these two halves. The ridge line essentially fades away as you get near the top where that nub is. So it's more prominent down here at the bottom, and it gradually kind of fades away till you really can't see that ridge line anymore. That's what we're going to be working on. Right, center line is roughly where the pants are separated. So about there. And we're going to have a plane over here and a plane over here. So we'll start on this side. Begin just angling the knife. Same thing on this side now. Carving in the other direction. Or not. You can see that ridge line already. It's a little off. We'll fix that. Push it further over. Every once in a while you want to check your shape. See how it looks from the side, like that. And then as it gets to the top, it's really going to disappear, become a single plane. Okay, we've established all 5 sides of the head. Let's give him a face. Banana Man has some pretty simple eyes. A simple face, really, when you think about it. The nose, mouth, all relatively simple. I'll show you how to do that. So, if we have our center line, not like this. Let's say, yeah. Let's get a quick measurement on the original Banana Man here. Yeah, so the top edge of the eyes is about 3/8 of an inch down from the bottom of the nub. So we'll just come down 3/8, put a line. We'll come down another 3/8 and put a line. So we have the top edge and the bottom edge for the eyes. All right. Now this nose is really just a very simple line. It's about 1/8 of an inch wide here at the top. It comes down, starts curving out after the bottom of the eyes, like this. Right, and here's the bottom edge of our eyes, so we're just curving it out. Just like that. So, let's go ahead and put in that nose as we have an opportunity right now. I'm going to grab my lion's detail knife. This is a 1/2 inch blade. It's probably the smallest detail knife that I have, and it's a pleasure to use it. Works great for putting in fine lines and stuff. So I'll just come over here, start at the top, follow my pencil line out this way, and come at it from the other direction. Just looking to create a small groove, right? And then we'll put in the other line. So yeah, this is a pretty simple nose. And a part of this nose is the structure for the inside of the eye sockets, which I'll show you in just a second. Now to make these eyes, I use a very simple method. This is a dockyard 5mm gouge. It's 5 millimeters wide, and the sweep on it I think is like a number 6. All I do is I come up here to the top edge of the eyeball, or the nose, let's say, position my gouge there and give it a wiggle like that. I do that again over here on this side, get it situated, give it a wiggle, come down for the bottom of the eye, same thing. So I've got those marks, I've got those stop cuts, let's say. All I'm going to do next is connect the outside edges like this and like that. Now that I've got that done, I'm going to put in a triangle cut in this bottom corner here and here in this corner. Just going to put some depth, right? And at that point, I'm just going to follow along this edge. Start cleaning out and shaping this part of his eye. I think I want that a little bit broader. I'm just going to bring my knife out a little bit. We'll do the same thing on this eye. So after we get the eyes in place, that gives us a good reference point for the mouth. I always like to have the mouth extending outside of the outside edge of the eyes, right? So in this case, I'm going to come down from the bottom of that nose, maybe close to a 1/4 inch, like that. And I'm going to come outside this outside edge of this eye, equal with the bottom of the nose, make a mark, bottom of the nose, outside edge, make a mark. Take a look at it. This one looks a little high. Bring it down some. Make a little curvature to it, like this. And then connect the dots. Next, we'll just carve that mouth, and that's pretty simple too. So I like to come to my curved part here and get that curve in there, just like this. And then go ahead and put in that stop cut where the pencil line is. Just follow that around. Now I'm taking out some little triangles, right? Here and here. Same thing over here. Then we're just going to carve up to that little stop cut we made for the mouth. So with the Banana Man, you know, there's some other details you can cut in. A lot of wrinkles for the shirt and the pants, right? You can also put in a sole of the shoe. Just take your pencil, get your finger on the bottom of your block of wood and put in a mark for that sole. Maintain that on the other shoe. So yeah, there's a lot you can do. You could also add some eyebrows if you wanted to. You could have a lot of fun with it. But I think for the most part you have the idea, folks, of how to carve yourself a banana man, or if you want to, you can carve a Nana banana. Not a lot of difference here. She's got some junk in the trunk too. And you can have a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and put up my conceptual drawing that I did for Banana Man in the community tab on this YouTube site. Just look under the community tab. I'll go ahead and post some pictures of the conceptual drawing before I carved the very first Banana Man. And you might find that helpful. I have a front view, side view, and so on. I want to thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time.